Hi, guys. So, welcome to part two of how we acquire or attain vocabulary. In those two stories I shared with you, my children had followed some very distinct steps that every human being follows in order to learn vocabulary in a natural, authentic way, not like the vocabulary test where you learn it and you forget it. So, step number one. Oh, there we go. There is my children had a natural curiosity about the word. That's where it all starts. Vocabulary words can come from anywhere in life. You can read a sign on a post. You could see it in the grocery store. You can hear your parents using a word, watching the news, reading your books, looking at newspapers. There is new vocabulary everywhere, but you have to ask yourself, what does it mean? And have that natural curiosity about the word. Second step, you have to think about and process how that word was used. How did you hear it? Where did you see it? You're looking for that context to help you think about it. And you try to connect it to words that you might already know. In the second story, Ethan had to have been thinking about the word slug for about 24 hours. And he was trying to figure out slug, the bug worm like yucky thing in the garden, and putting it together with Lucy saying to Snoopy, I ought to slug you. That had to have been confusing for a little guy, wondering and picturing what that meant. Number three, you have to look up the word. You have to find a knowledgeable source that's going to give you that real definition. And we learned about real definitions when we did the concentric circles. You have to find the definition that best fits the word that you use. Remember, some words have multiple definitions. They're used as nouns, they're used as verbs, they're used as adjectives. You have to figure out which is the meaning that best supports how you heard or saw the word. Step number four, apply. You then need to revisit where you heard the word or how you saw the word and see if your definition that you picked works. And then finally, I'm doing a video. Finally, you have to begin using the word as you read and as you write. It takes thousands of repetitions before a word sticks, hundreds of thousands. So you have to start using that word right away. And in both my stories, both my kids started using their words immediately. So now you are ready for vocabulary hunting.